So this is just like devastating. Yeah, so number 1, Alioth, we see old 6/2 on reveal, destroy all unrevealed enemy cards here, and now it's a 6/8 with on reveal, remove the text from all unrevealed enemy cards here. So it's like way weaker, you know? And it says, since release, Alioth has been an important but polarizing card in the Snap metagame. It's been hugely effective in creating more tension on turn 6, but the in-game effect can also be really frustrating. Losing your cards completely, no questions asked, is very powerful. We're sensitive to that. So as we monitor Alioth, we thought it out about other ways we could implement the card. With the turn 6 metagame fairly settled these days, it felt like the time was ripe to freshen up the purple cloud with a new effect. Our goal here is to keep a fairly similar role, but to introduce more meaningful counterplay to the effect. We expect the biggest difference will happen with stuff like Magneto now being able to defeat Alioth either way. Isn't this just devastating? Alioth doesn't hurt Hulk much and Infinite. Yeah, exactly. So now it's like, it makes me feel like I want to go back to Destroy and High Evo, you know? They definitely had in mind when they changed Leech, right? Yeah, I mean, it seems like it, I guess. It's like, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. It's like, this is almost more kind of like Leech, too. Like, it would prevent your opponent's final turn, like, you know, Shang-Chi or something like that, but it's not as powerful. But yeah, no, they changed. The other change that really devastates me, Zabu, from a 2/2, your 4 cards cost 1 less, to a 2/3, but it's only an on reveal instead of ongoing, and it's only until the end of next turn your 4 cards cost 1 less, which I guess is fine, because it's like, mainly it's about being able to play stuff on turn 3 that would be turn 4, so it's like, kind of like, you know, it might be okay. But, yeah, I think Zabu will still, like, as long as you actually draw the cards you need by turn 3, it's like, it's okay, but yeah, it makes it trickier to play. Did we talk about, yeah, and then Sandman went from a 5/4 to a 5/7, which seems good, because it gives him a little bit more power. And then Lady Deathstrike, this is the one, I mean, there's more to say about Sandman, I guess, you know, they go on about it, but Lady Deathstrike is the one that devastates me. It went from a 5/4 to a 5/7, or, well, so it said previously, destroy each card here with less power than this, but now it's more power, but it'll destroy each card here with 3 or less power. So it's like, it's kind of like, you know, it's tough. You can win more lanes with it having more power, but it's not gonna destroy big things. Like, maybe it could work well against, like, you know, Cerebro or like little things or whatever, but maybe not even Cerebro, but yeah, it's just like, I know, it's just like poor Lady Deathstrike. Like, I do think the fact that she's gonna be higher power, you know, like a 5/7, like, she'll have a better, like, she'll be better in terms of like a normal card, like, that she'll just have a higher stat line or whatever, but yeah, then she can't, like, when she scales, she doesn't become more powerful, just more power on the board in general, which isn't, like, but she doesn't destroy bigger, which is a bummer. So yeah, this is, honestly, I think this is the first, like, you know, update like this where I've been like, I actually have some serious feelings about it. Yeah, Strong Guy, the change used to be if your hand is empty plus 6 power, but now it's plus 6 power if your hand has 1 or fewer cards. Buff to Strong Guy. I'm happy about that. And Shadow King goes from, it's just like yeah, Shadow King and Pixie are just sort of like making the text clearer, so those are like whatever. There's some bug fixes, but, you know, it's a lot to read, but yeah, I mean, the main things is, you know, Lady Deathstrike, Zabu, and Alioth. It's just like, I mean, I think Sandman will be good that he has a little more power, but, you know, it's like whatever. But yeah, I'm just kind of devastated about the rest of the changes, but it's like, I get it, you know? So, Lady Deathstrike change was to make her more consistent but less crazy. Yeah, which is really sad. I completely agree, Justo. It's like I totally get it, and it's like, yeah, it keeps her more in line with other cards and stuff, but yeah, she was just a real kicker, you know? Good for Strong Guy, yeah. Happy for Strong Guy. And, yeah. Happy for Strong Guy, and, I guess, yeah, that's it. Happy for Strong Guy and Sandman, and then everybody else were kind of sad. But it is what it is. Sometimes things change. We'll see how things go, but yeah, I suspect it's gonna be time for some more, like, Destroy and High Evo my decks I've been playing a lot recently are probably not going to be as effective. We need less inline cards and more crazy good or crazy bad cards. Yeah, I mean, that makes things more fun, doesn't it? Yeah, what is it about Sandman? Yeah, so now it says players can only play 1 card per turn, but he's a 5/7. Oh no, but player own 1 card next turn. I didn't even read that right the first time. That players can only play 1 card next turn. Damn. Okay, yeah, so I can't believe I read that wrong the first time, but yeah, so it's like Lady Deathstrike, it makes it like a better card stat-wise in general, but way less effective. Damn. But yeah, no, Sandman has been sucky, but I do feel like, man, I think I have a deck recently that had Sandman in it, and now it's like, what's even the point anymore? Yeah, patch notes, excitement. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely interesting. Sandman was a necessary check to the meta, now Kitty Bounce have nothing to worry about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, actually that's true. Yeah, it's like, I mean, so then that's another deck on top of like High Evo and Destroy feeling better. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is just gonna be interesting to see how things feel. Like I feel like I want to just try every sort of like good deck from the you know, from the metas of past and see if anything feels better in this new change, you know? So, yeah. And hey, it's Kona. High Evo does well into Sandman. Yeah, I was thinking, I feel like it's just either High Evo or Destroy. Feels like what we need to go for today. So, yeah. It's just, sad times. Things are different now. If you could play Sandman and War Machine same turn, I get it, but honestly, I hate all these changes, Zabu too. No, I agree. It's like, I mean, yeah, the only one that is, I feel like we can all agree that, you know, Strong Guy deserves some love, and it's good that he changed, but we're just gonna have to see, obviously, the game, you know, the Marvel Snap higher-ups who made the change, they, you know, they're trying stuff out, they gotta do that, so we'll see. And love the name you gave this. I definitely feel that way. Yeah, I'm glad you feel the same way, Iceman, because yeah, it's, you know, it's a support group. We're all going through it together. Those of us who have enjoyed the use of Alioth, it's rough. It is rough. Yeah, thoughts and prayers to Alioth users. Yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my other videos too.